What's good, y'all, man? It is your boy Sniper Kicks. We're gonna do a day in the life of a full-time sneaker reseller. I've been reselling full-time for the past 6 years, have done hundreds of thousands, millions of dollars in sales with sneaker reselling. So I'm gonna show you the day in the life, what a typical day looks like for me. And you guys are gonna have fun because we're picking up a Jordan 1 that is the most iconic of all time. And we're gonna talk about shipping orders, how to sell them. We're gonna move and groove because, as you guys know, it's holiday season and it's getting festive. There's a lot of money to be made. So make sure you stay until the end of the video, especially if you want to start making money this holiday season with sneaker reselling. We're gonna get going. Let's go. Let's pick up some sneakers. Yes, sir. So guys, on road to pick up, the Jordan 1 Low Chicago. That's the iconic sneaker that we're talking about. But again, with getting sneakers, it's a lot about relationships, especially in the time that we're in, because at the end of the day, a lot of these sneakers that you see, like the Jordan 5 Fire Reds, like the Jordan 3 Family Affairs that are about to drop, like these sneakers are going to go for below retail. These sneakers holiday might be a little bit different because there's more demand and people are buying more, but you got to get the sneakers at the right time and at the right price. Those are the biggest things that are going to be components on how much money you can make with reselling, and there's so many platforms that you can sell on. So with the Jordan 1 Low Chicago, as you see right here, this shoe sells itself. Again, people want this sneaker. Safety with the Zion Williamson Voodoo, we're gonna pick those up as well. So that's the biggest thing, is relationships. And I know a lot of you guys are like, okay, Sniper, how do we create these relationships? It's being out in the field, talking to different people, being active in kind of the sneaker reselling world. And I know some people's like, I don't have time to do all those things. And I agree. A lot of times it takes a decent amount of time to do that. So I recommend you just get with somebody that actually gets in bulk, and hopefully they can show you how to do that. Again, a lot of people that I've helped get in bulk, and I'll put a whole bunch of screenshots here, is that I just tell them all my bulk suppliers, and that's really the biggest things there. So I am gonna have a live training on that, on how to be able to actually get in bulk, and especially during Q4, where there's over 50% of more sneaker sales. That's gonna allow you to move forward. So guys, make sure you hit the link in the description section. It's just sniperkicks.info for the live training. It's gonna be spectacular, but there's a lot of sneakers coming out, Black Cat Force, Gammas, all those different sneakers. So make sure you're tapped in and ready to go. Yes, sir. So bam, Jordan 1 box. These are fire, man. Definitely a double up worthy. And Nike with all this paper, once again with Nike. So we got, bam, the Jordan 1 Low Chicago, big swoosh. Ooh, these are fire, bro. These are gas. These are gas right here. So again, Jordan 1 lows haven't been doing extremely well. Travis Scott lows are gonna do well for sure, and the Zion Williamsons, we're about to grab those as well today. But the Chicago low, I feel like it's gonna do decent, man. It's Chicago colorway. You saw with the Lost and Founds. Those did well back in 2022, and I think these are gonna go crazy just because it's Chicago colorway. I'm gonna need a double up. You saw what they did back in 2013 maybe, when they dropped the low. I'm not 100% sure. So I believe even if these don't sell out right away, they will, and these will, in my opinion, go up because it is a Chicago colorway. Chicago colorways always do well. But what are your thoughts on here? Like I mentioned before, when you're reselling, timing and the type of sneaker and demand is the biggest thing. Like, I'm only going to buy sneakers that have demand, that I'm able to make profit on. So you got to have the timing correct, and you just got to be able to get the sneaker. So that's the benefit of having suppliers that you're able to kind of get sneakers from to move forward. So guys, that's the name of the game, guys. It's the name of the game. Selling the sneakers, yes, that is something that you need to learn how to do, but the first part is getting it, and then that's where you sell. And there's a lot of different avenues with that. And again, if you want to have bulk suppliers that I utilize, again, I've helped hundreds and hundreds of people utilize bulk suppliers to make a ton of money. Make sure at the live training, fire, gas. So we just got to the spot, about to pick up these Zion Williamson Voodoos. Again, crazy sneaker. We got a ton of sales. We sold over 50 pairs of these, and more are starting to roll in. So about to grab this size and then keep it moving. But again, it's about relationship, moving the proper way. Therefore, you can start being efficient and effective and start making some sales. So now I'm going to grab these Zions, and we'll talk about it once I get out of here. Let's go. So right here, big boy, size 13, and Zion Voodoo. Again, this sneaker sells itself. You have those 3 laces. And yes, sir, today's a good day. Picked up the Chicago's, picked up this pair of Voodoo that we needed. So again, it's being able to have systems in your business that allows you to really move forward with bulk suppliers, having those relationships and moving forward. So now we're going back to the crib, get all these shipped out. And then we're going to start to kind of put some more inventory on the website. We do a lot of pre-orders. That makes a lot of sales. But guys, even with pre-orders, you can use and do pre-orders, you know, using like eBay and being able to utilize like OfferUp and start building a book of business. Therefore, you have clients that are going to buy from you from a consistent manner. You know, the people that I coach, I tell them, if you can have 5 people each month in your book of business, you're going to do extremely well. So we're going to get back home and go from there. Yes, sir. So guys, now we're gonna get this thing moving and grooving. Zion, we got some more of these right here. So I'm gonna open this up, the trunk. Chicago Lows. These are beautiful, man. And again, being able to get sneakers in bulk, it allows you just to save time, which is one of the biggest things when you're going to start to skill, especially a business. And these are fire, man. These are fire. So we're going to get these shipped out. We're going to get more pairs in the next couple days because we did sell a lot of these Chicago 1 lows. So let's get back into the office. We'll get everything situated, and I'll kind of give you guys some game on how to move forward during Q4 and make some money. Let's get it. So guys, back right here in the office, and we got this Chicago low. So taking these out. So this is one of many shipments that we're getting. And as you guys know, Chicago, one of the most legendary sneakers of all time. You already saw them right here, but taking a look, these are gas, bro. These are gas. And we got the big swoosh. So if you take an instance like these Zion Williamsons, look at the difference on the swooshes. This is a smaller swoosh. This one has that big swoosh. And man, these are butter, man. Like, these are like a sneaker you can wear every single day. That's why I love like Jordan 1 lows, and that's why I'm a fan of Jordan 1 lows, is that you're able to wear them every day. Like Travis Scott lows, bro, I can wear Travis Scott's every single day because you know, just so easy to put on. So right here, Chicago. So we're gonna unbox these. We got to get all these out. Biggest thing, customer service, is you do not want to delay customers purchases. Again, I do pre-orders. What pre-orders is essentially that I know I'm going to get the sneaker, so I, you know, just like when people do PlayStation 5 and PlayStation 6, they do a pre-order, so when they get the PlayStation, you're able to get it right away. So that's essentially what I do with a lot of these sneakers, and it allows cash flow in the business. That allows you to you know, make, you know, money. And again, there's a system that needs to be built when you're doing pre-orders. So first things first, you got to build clientele. You know, a lot of resellers, from my experience, are very lazy. They want to just go on StockX and just go ahead and sell everything on there and expect to make money. But people don't realize when you sell on StockX Goat, I love those platforms. I sell a lot on StockX Flex. I know in my last video I showed you guys me making passive income on StockX Flex. Made thousands and thousands and thousands of dollars using them for consignment. But if you want to build a legitimate business, any legitimate business needs to be able to have clientele. And it's very simple to build clientele, guys. Like, it's not difficult. All you have to do is list your sneakers with your personal network, but also in places like OfferUp, Facebook Marketplace, Facebook groups, even eBay now. You can tag your sneakers on there so people are able to reach out to you based off seeing your eBay listing. So there's so many ways to build clientele, but you must track it. And I call that a book of business. Other people in business call it CRM system that has all their clients in there. I just call it a book of business. And that allows you to be able to reach out to people that has bought from you. For instance, if somebody bought a size 11 Chicago from me, guess what? They're going to buy more size 11 sneakers from me. If I outreach and say, hey, I'm getting the Gamma 11s. Do you want a pair? Most people are going to say yes. That's how you actually build a business and not be a lazy person like, man, I want to put everything on StockX, which is not, you know, my opinion, not beneficial, you know, with that. But again, you can use that method, but you're not going to make hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of thousands of dollars doing that, like myself. You're going to have to actually systemize it as a business. But there's a lot of ways. There's consignment. There's, like I said, utilizing the apps. Those are great platforms, but you want to maximize everything right there. So now I want to talk about a Q4 a little bit. So you see some Zion Williamson Voodoos right here. Again, these are releasing October 29th. I already sold a crap ton of pairs, like I said, around 50. I just picked up another pair right here, size 13 right here. These big sizes go absolutely crazy. So during Q4, the mistake that I see a lot of people making, I kind of touched on it briefly right there, is that most people do not sell on every single platform, guys. Like, I remember back in the day when I was reselling for my first year, like, I sold a lot of my stuff on these marketplaces. And why these marketplaces are great, because it allows you to be face-to-face to a customer that will buy from you again, but you got to get their information and move forward. And there's a lot of people that I've helped that build book of businesses that allows them to move. But again, don't use that. eBay, guys. eBay, make sure you're using eBay. The reason why eBay is great is if I have the Zion Williamson Voodoo here, guess what? They can actually see pictures of the Zion Williamson Voodoo. So they're like, oh crap, this is actually in hand. I can see the pictures. I know it's there. And guess what? eBay's authentication is the best. Guys. eBay is blowing StockX and Alias authentication. So people are willing to pay more money for this sneaker when they sell on eBay because they know their authentication is great and they can see in-hand images, guys. So that is something that you do want to maximize. I see so many people that don't use eBay. Use eBay. Make sure you understand how to maximize that platform, especially during Q4, because during Q4, eBay sales go up. They go up, guys. So make sure you're maximizing that and make sure you have clear pictures, good backgrounds. You can also promote your listings as well. Guys, I'm giving you guys some sauce right now. I'm giving you guys some sauce. You can even promote your listings where you can have your listings all the way up top based off giving eBay a little bit more money. Not even that, there's also something called eBay views that I have in my Discord that we can actually promote your listings through actually using that, and they utilize AI. So, guys, man, I'm just giving, guys, again, I've been doing this for so long and made so much money, and I do want to help you guys implement this. So if you want to learn how to implement all this sauce that I'm giving right here, make sure you go to my live training. Again, it's very simple, sniperkicks.info. You'll be able to learn this at my live training. It is going down, but now we're going to ship all these out because you want to have great customer service. Because if a customer shops with you once and they have a good experience, they're going to shop with you again. And during Q4, you could make a lot of money, guys. There's been people that I've helped that made over $100,000 in 1 month during Q4, guys. Like over 100K. So again, it's possible. You just got to have the systems in play, enough stickers, get them in bulk. Again, you can go to store, but it takes too much time. Guys, that's about that with all the different things I'm talking about. Now we're going to pack these up. I'm going to show you packing these up, and they'll be good to go. So again, guys, hope you enjoyed that little bit of information that I gave you. So guys, that is a wrap for today. Let me know in the comment section if you enjoyed, kind of this format, us going, on road, picking up sneakers, in the car, making moves and do all those different things. So again, you want to be out there creating relationships. Again, guys, if you want to learn how to get sneakers in bulk and be able to start to maximize these strategies that I talked about during Q4, I talked about eBay, talked about creating a book of business, talked about getting sneakers in bulk, therefore you can make money. Make sure you're at the live training, sniperkicks.info. Also, guys, one of the biggest things that I want to relay to you is that you don't need a ton of money to start reselling. Again, if you want to buy bulk, you need some capital. But if you just want to start like I did back in the day when I got out of college and I was broke, you can always get sneakers one by one and start flipping your capital. And that's something that is very beneficial. You have the Nike outlets. Guys, you can make so much money on the Nike outlets. It is ridiculous if you know what you're doing. You have also Ross Burlington. You have your OfferUps, your Facebook Marketplace. There's so many things that you can utilize to make money, but you got to be proactive in that experience. So, guys, we got everything packed up with these Jordan 1s. We also sold some Zions. We sold some taxis. But we always want to have inventory churning. One of the biggest mistakes that I see people do is that they keep inventory for too long. They want to hold things. Like, it doesn't make sense to hold sneakers. You want to have revenue that's going to churn through your business. Therefore, you sell them, you get new inventory, and then you move forward. So guys, man, hope you enjoyed this video, guys. More is coming out. Again, I want to help you guys to actually implement these things and move forward with your business. What I love about sneaker reselling, it's fun, guys. Like, if I was behind a desk, I don't know what I would be doing, but actually building this business the past 6 years full time and have done millions and millions, in sales. This is definitely a dope experience doing this, guys. But I really do appreciate you guys. Hope you guys enjoyed. You already know, Sniper Kicks is out. Peace.